Hi, this is team presentation for Marketing 551 for 2016. We have 5 team members. They are ZIWEI, DIVYA, SHILPA, JING, and Yan. And I'm ZIWEI. In this marketing plan project, we will discuss Dollar Tree. I will first introduce Dollar Tree's background and provide its situation analysis. DIVYA will provide SWOT analysis and talk about the marketing goal. Jing will present and analyze the marketing strategy options we identified for Dollar Tree. Shilpa will then explain how we suggest Dollar Tree to implement these strategies. Finally, Yang will provide evaluations and control and conclude the presentation. Dollar Tree is an American chain of discount variety stores, selling everything for $1 or less. It was founded in 1986 and IPO'd in 1995. Dollar Tree is now a Fortune 500 company and is ranked number 3 in the dollar and variety store industry. It is headquartered in Virginia and operates about 5,000 stores throughout the US. First, I want to discuss internal environment of the Dollar Tree. The company has 10 distribution centers and a store support center that serve all its stores, aiming to improve its operations costs, quality, and safety. Over the years, Dollar Tree has exhibited fast pace and sequential expansion within the US and Canada through store expansions, as well as strategically planned acquisitions of companies like Dollar Bill. As for Dollar Tree's external environment, prior to the financial downturn of 2008, dollar and variety stores of the retail industry was in the growth phase. With the financial downturn, however, this industry was one of the fastest growing retail channels. While the economics recover, this industry is expected to transition from growth to a mature stage in the next 5 years. Thus, in this industry, more consolidation through merger and acquisitions are likely to take place. The industry, therefore, not only faces competition within the dollar and variety stores like Dollar General, but also with discount stores like Walmart and Big Lots. Finally, I want to talk about Dollar Tree's customer environment. Consumer budgeting. Though there is economic growth, most consumers still continue to be cautious about the economy. Seasonal factors, festivals, summer, and holiday seasons drive more customers to dollar and variety stores and are usually much busier than other months. Income levels. According to a research report, the consumer mix of the dollar and variety stores is shifting from almost exclusively low income to a mix of lower income, lower middle class, and middle class consumers. Age groups. Dollar and variety stores target younger consumers, both men and women, aged between 18 and 34 years old. This segment increased by 30% from 2000 to 2011 and is expected to increase further in the coming years. Therefore, we conclude that the customer environment for Dollar Tree is really good. With that said, I'm now going to transfer to Divya to talk about the SWOT analysis.
Thanks, Natalia. This is Divya, and I'll be talking about the SWOT analysis that we did for Dollar Tree. As we all know, Dollar Tree has been a huge company for a very long time. Hence, it has its own brand name and known for the single price point of $1. Because of its history and ability to remain in the business, it's been known for its acquisition model. There are weaknesses too. Like, for example, the sourcing is limited to China. Although e-commerce ability is present, it's very underutilized. There are opportunities as well, like having the convenience to buying items, anything for $1. It has a presence in online and mobile shopping stores as well, and also catering to millennial market to the core. How can we forget threats? There's intense rivalry from similar stores, which is similar to Dollar Tree. There's threat for buyers and suppliers who's trying to sell the same items that Dollar Tree is trying to sell. Looking at all these factors, we have come up with goals, or rather objective, to make sure that Dollar Tree is a strong component in the industry. As mentioned in the previous slide, our objective is to maintain the profit and sustainability for Dollar Tree. As you can see the example, if we try to integrate with another store like Family Dollar, we want to make sure the integration is seamless and they should be able to operate independently no matter what. We want to reduce the dependencies as much as possible. As we are growing and the inflation, of course, we want to make sure that multiple price points are handled. They cannot continue to sell every item for $1 and lose the revenue. As more and more stores are opening day by day, they want to make sure that their value or the business is evaluated not just by the numbers that they're generating, but also on the performance each store is doing. And last but not the least, we want to make sure Dollar Tree is catering to today's customers. As we mentioned in the previous slide, we are serving the millennial market at the moment, and they are Dollar Tree's core customers. So we want to make sure that these customers are happy. To support this objective, next, Jing will be talking about the marketing strategies. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jing Yuan. I will take over our study about the Dollar Tree marketing strategy. Dollar Tree is striving to develop in a healthy and sustainable way. Dollar Tree marketing strategy is very target focused and flexible to its competitive circumstance. So like any other stores, Dollar Tree is trying to find a balance point between the physical store opening and online selling platform. And because it's very the people's shopping habits change a lot in recent years. People tend to do more shopping online, so that Dollar Tree don't want to give up the online market. Secondly, Dollar Tree try to provide more customized service, such as the delivery options, could you, which could help it to meet different kind of needs from the buyer. So our analysis shows that the Dollar Tree have two fundamental strategies which they have been applying in recent years. The first one is to balancing the power of the national brand supplier. As we know that Dollar Tree acquired Family Dollar a few years ago and it successfully integrates Family Dollar into Dollar Tree itself. Dollar Tree's acquisition strategy could be mutually profitable as it creates a larger entity with increased demand for the national brands. With a good partnership with the national brand supplier, it could acquire the product in a very low price and maintain its low price in its stores. Because even now, the low price is still the first identity of Dollar Tree. Secondly, Dollar Tree tried to add more value for the customers by reducing access specificity. The reduction in Dollar Tree's access specificity allows it to further expand its reach in low and lower income customer base. As we can see in the chart on the right, with lower access specificity, the marketing strategy could be more flexible to meet more uncertain change in the future. We did the research on three ways to analyze Dollar Tree's own capability and coordination and flexible. Capability shows that the Dollar Trees extend its business model to multiple price point at a very small scale through the deal of stores. And secondary coordination, Dollar Tree benefiting a lot from the acquisition of the Family Dollar. It led to announce that the trend of situation have stabilized after years of decline. the last one, which is the most important, Dollar Tree show a lot of flexibility in its cooperation with Family Dollar. It plans to lose operational and financial flexibility to undertake any other strategic change until the Family Dollar have been completely integrated and the synergy realization is under progress. So we have identified three options that helped shopping could be more convenient for the Dollar Tree's customers so that the Dollar Tree can achieve further succeed in the future. These three option strategy could also help the Dollar Tree achieve more diverse selling platform to adapt itself to the change of the customer's shopping habit. So these three other options. The first one is the enhance its existing e-commerce online and mobile platform. Secondly, Dollar Tree can open more physical stores to maintain its dominance in new stores. Thirdly, since it tried to provide more customized service, it could have a partnership with the home delivery service to improve its customer service. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shilpa. Today I'm going to speak about dollar store marketing strategy. So after all of our research, we came up with three options for marketing strategies for Dollar Tree. First one was enhance its existing e-commerce online and mobile platform. So Dollar Tree can leverage its e-commerce platform and build an e-commerce presence for Family Dollar. Considering the different financial investment, it could be moderate or it could be a little smaller. So what this will do is it will enable Dollar Tree to sell a wide assortment of merchandise, attract more customers, and have like settle new areas of customers. The other option that we have for Dollar Tree is they can open more physical stores. So right now they do not have as many physical stores, I believe, which that's why they could add more physical stores to new areas. So this can help them increase in sales and brand awareness by increased geographical reach, and it can be more convenience to local people, urging them to shop more at Dollar Tree. So the other idea we had was to partner with a company that provide home delivery service. Like we all know today, Dollar Tree does not provide home delivery service. So this can help them go into new areas of customers. It can partner with companies like Google Shopping Express that provide same-day merchandise shipping to the customers, or other little small companies to bigger companies like Amazon or some other kinds of stores. So the other portion that I'm going to talk about today is the marketing implementation that we have for Dollar Tree. So some of the options we have prepared for marketing implementation strategies for Dollar Trees are: first one is format optimization. So to maximize its profitability, the Dollar Tree can leverage both Dollar Tree and Family Dollar's well-established brand equity. Like for example, for immediate term, they can focus on locations which has closed its stores due to like different regulations, and the company can try by running Family Dollar stores at that area to see which performs better, like if Dollar Tree is performing better there or Family Dollar. So this can help them establish and rebrand their stores. Like for the same thing for short term, they can also do things like the Family Dollar they can test Family Dollars by using similar model for Dollar Tree and decide to rebrand it or close the store, or change it as per the survey or customer demand. The other thing they can do is sourcing and procurement. Like it could be also immediate to short term. So for example, they can do cross training to transport, for example, in order to transfer capabilities. In immediate term, we think that the Family Dollar can immediately create a cross training programs for the supplier relationship managers in each company. This can help them operate more efficiently by using Dollar Tree's already stand up Ariba order management tool and help create direct relationship with cost reduction through consolidation of distribution center. So the other thing they can do is distribution and logistics. For example, so like I said, talked about cross training. So Family Dollar has not fully exploited its inventory management system. So what they can therefore do is leverage Dollar Tree unique inventory management system, which includes right now automated replenishment, sorting, conveying, and all. So for this, they can in the immediate term, that Dollar Tree can set up another cross training programs for Family Dollar general managers. This can help restructure and optimize that inventory management process. The other option that they have, we think, is SG&A expense, which can be also immediate to short term. So on this, the Family Dollar can transfer strong IT capabilities in workforce management, customer signage, and in-store security to Dollar Tree, as well as provide cross-training program for enhanced customer service. The other options is revenue synergies. So to gain revenue synergy, we suggest like adding a dollar item section or some kind of innovative section can help them attract more customer. Like they can add a dollar gift section, for example. The other one, in the same category, we also have a short term to medium term where Dollar Tree can monitor the sales in the dollar item section and identify the locations where sales are overwhelming. So based on this information, the survey, customer demand, Dollar Tree can consider opening a full-fledged Dollar Tree store, which can allow them for like more experimentation while meeting Dollar Tree's objective of acquiring more customers in newer areas. The other one we have is cultural integration. So in our different research and in our calculations, we have come to realize that culture compatibility of both companies is a critical factor to consider during the integration phase. So we recommend that Dollar Tree adopt a top-down approach in integrating the cultures of both companies so they can spend more time diagnosing each other cultural differences and interacting with each other employees. So in that way, they can draft more shared values and have more standard at the store. So I think if these all strategies are followed, Dollar Tree should gain more annual revenue synergy of at least like we would say 1.1 billion, annual cost synergies of at least like 1.4 billion starting 2018. Thank you.
So after the implementation of the marketing plan, we need to evaluate and control the input, process, and output of the implementation of the marketing plan. So we have two very important control systems. The first one is the formal control, and then the second one is the informal control. So we will talk about the formal control first. It includes three elements. So the first one is the input controls, which include financial resources, research and development, and human resources. The process controls include the management training, management commitment to the plan and to the employees, and the revised compensation systems and enhanced employee authority, and also the internal communication activities. And the last one is the output controls. We need to set up the standards for overall performance, product performance, price performance, and distribution performance. And third, we need to talk about the informal control. We need to control the employee self-control, and then the employee social control, and also the cultural control. We need to make sure that employee is satisfied with what we are going to do with their marketing plan, and also make the employee commitment to the plan. And employees should also have confidence in their skills, which will motivate them to improve their productivity and creativity. For the employee social control, we need to share the organizational values with our employees and to make a great work group relationships among the employees. Also, we need to keep an eye on the social or behavioral norms of employees. And for the cultural control, we need to control the organizational culture and organizational rituals. After the evaluation and control of the marketing plan, we need to make the marketing audit and timeline for our marketing plan. To ensure the implementation of the marketing plan could be conducted under control, Dollar Tree will need to set up a supervision and evaluation committee within the company. So, by implementing our integration strategy, Dollar Tree will be able to effectively use the systems within Dollar Tree and the Family Dollar that will improve its operational efficiencies and enhance its position as a cost leader. Further, being the largest player, it can leverage its existing relationships with suppliers to gain better deals. So, that's our presentation for Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let us know. Thank you very much for watching.